to show you this. A new piece for the MPABA comp chassis from McLeod Precision, their forward operating base. In the box, you get exactly what you're going to see here. The McLeod, the operating base. I'm going to put it off to the side for a second. Mounting hardware and a business card. Other than that, there's really nothing else in the box. However, one thing to note, I did not realize that first myself, but there is a QR code on the back of this card that you scan, and it will bring you to the install instructions, which are pretty helpful. So I'm going to put this off to the side for a moment. All right, move this. I have not installed this before, so this is going to be the very first time I attempt this. The first thing I got to do is take the action out of the chassis. So as I smash my rifle around, careful not to bang my scope up. All right, grab my fix-it sticks. And there we go. Yeah, it's the right size. Loosen this up. There we go. That should open. Should come out there. Should come out there. Rear screw. I forgot a very important step, which if you're watching this probably already aware. I forgot to take the bridge off the rifle. I knew there was a piece I was missing. Let's see if I can find the right set. It's always a game I like to play. There we go. Off real quick. Come on. There we go. Put that off to the side, not lose any of these screws. Alright, now she should lift right out, and it does. I'm just going to move the action over here, off to the side. Careful with the trigger. Okay. What I am going to do, I'm going to put that lug loosely, reattach this screw real fast so I don't have to fiddle with it later on. There we go. Alright, now I'm going to have to remove the weights. Let's pick up the spigot. So now what we're left with is where we need to be. The chassis itself right here. Let's test fit this. Front end here is for the spigot. That's going to go closest to the front. And according to the directions, these two posts should slide or fit right in. I might move this just a little bit. There we go. It should require just a little bit of pressure. Okay, this is what I was curious about. Will this actually fit? Post just came out. Pretty confident that is not supposed to happen like that. Maybe it is, probably not. Problem you have here is this back rear hole is supposed to be accessible for the lug. Problem is, if you use the barricade stop, it interferes with the rear of this plate. And you will not be able to do that because it overlaps and hits the barricade stop. So you're gonna have to make a decision if you decide to go this route, which is gonna be more important to you. All right, so as we have just discovered, the forward operating base does not work with the MPA, comp barricade stops. So we're going to need to remove those because I am not a patient person. You might not have been aware as this on this particular chassis, this was sent back and modified. I believe all the new ones are already, they either come with these or the holes are already drilled and tapped in case the person wants to use them. This chassis was created, or I should say manufactured prior to the inclusion of this option. Let's just try and get this thing off of here. There we go. Set that over there for now. I'll take that out for now. Put this over here, the short ones up in the front. All right. See how this thing's gonna work. Should go just like so. There we go, snapped in. All right, there we go. Now we got it. Okay. Now, let me get this out of my way. This is annoying. So it should sit just like this. Now, according to the instructions, I'm going to take these 4 posts. We're going to insert them in the chassis, lined up with the mounting holes. So I got 3. I missed the 4th one in the back. I almost missed. All right, then 20 inch-pounds. So here's my fix-it stick here. Perfect. Line that up. 20 inch-pounds. So I'm going to do this by hand first from underneath. In theory. Get them started. These 2 short screws are actually for the spigot mount. 1. There we go. Going pretty easy actually. 2. Come on. 3. I was pretty excited about this forward operating base because I did not have side rails on this particular chassis, and I have one on my 22 PRS rifle, but they kind of were not as wide as I would have liked them. I was a little concerned about adding some weight because I felt like the rifle wasn't heavy enough. When I saw this, I thought it could kind of kill 2 birds with 1 stone, so to speak. Or give me the width I was looking for, give me a nice flat perch just to keep me centered. And I could still use the exterior weights, which is what I'm hoping. We're going to find that out in a moment. So let me flip this over here. Let's start torquing these down to 20 inch-pounds. Instructions say keep your finger on the inside, so we're going to do just that. I want to be able to see my, let me get my fat head out of the way here. 20 inch-pounds. We are not really torquing, I'll tell you that much. Let's go a little each one. Let's see, let's just tighten them down first. A little bit each before we go that far. Try the rear, let's see. 10, she's just spinning. I'm getting about 10 inch-pounds before they start spinning inside. So let's try it upside down. I just want to see what's going on here. Do not want them to collapse inside the chassis. Yeah, I'm gonna stop there. That should be good enough, to be honest. It says 20. I'm gonna go with 10 to 12. See how that works out. All right, now let's put the interior weights back in here. Make sure that that's still gonna work. Good. I'm just torquing these to about 15 inch-pounds. That's, oh, she's there. All right, I guess probably makes sense if we had this right here. And since I use Orca, I'm gonna mount it this way. Yep, that'll work. All right, she's there. Feel like there we go. All right, we are going to torque this one down to 65 inch-pounds. Let's see where we're at. This one takes a little bit of force. Bring it up to, I usually go to about 60. There we go, 60. All right. Now the rear screw. Same thing, get it in, about 65 inch-pounds. Okay, perfect. Okay, just hand tight, it's fine. All right, one last thing. Put the bridge back on, and we're done. That's it. That's all she wrote. As you can see, pretty easy install, pretty quick, especially once you figure out all your screw ups. Very flat. I mean, this is huge. This is immensely wide. Definitely about, yeah, this is pretty substantial difference. This is pretty good. Right here. Got a pretty good purchase. Let me see if I can get that on the screen. definitely gives you somewhere to reach, different areas, how you want to hold on to this. Works with everything. Not bad.